Hi, my name is Lucas di Grassi. I'm an ex-Formula 1 driver and I'm involved in Formula E project. Basically, Formula E is a world championship of electric Formula cars that will start September 2014. 10 events from Punta del Este, Buenos Aires, US, Europe, Asia, in China and Malaysia. 10 teams, 20 drivers, and a big feature, 2 cars per driver. The idea of the championship is to showcase the electric technology and how fast electric cars can actually go. This machine can go 0 to 100 or 0 to 60 miles in less than 2.5 seconds, so we're talking about high-performance cars. So this is the Formula E car, and you can see very different aspects of the car. For example, if you look at the tire, you can see that the tire is grooved, different from Formula 1 tires. And why we have these tires? Because all the tracks, they are city tracks. They race in the center of cities like Monaco. This is the most efficient Formula car ever produced. We are not comparing performance with Formula 1 or IndyCar. We are talking about 100% efficiency. So for example, this protection for the front tire reduces around 10 to 15% the consumption of battery during a whole lap. You can actually ask me, why then Formula 1 doesn't have that? Because it's not on regulation. So because our championship is building from scratch, we are trying every single part, every single regulation to make this car most efficient as possible. Then we come to the monocoque, which is same structure as you can imagine in other racing series with a driver's protection, but on here on the back you have a second monocoque which is designed to protect the battery from any collision, because the battery, they are very, well, there's a lot of energy on them and they burn if they crash. There has to be done a special development for the battery itself. Then, as you can imagine, you have a normal steering wheel, which you have the regen. Basically, is how much energy you can recuperate during the braking that goes from the braking system back to the battery, which is the principle of the curse systems in Formula 1. But this is a full electric system, so it's much more powerful. Then you have the normal clutch, gears, and push to pass, which will be a feature to overtake the other guys on the racing track. So as I was saying, even here you can see that this special protection for the tires, everything is done to reduce the drag, reduce the air friction to the car. So we have much less downforce, a much smaller wing in terms of angle and the downforce it produces compared to Formula 1, but everything has been thought about to increase efficiency, increase battery life. It will be a very, very tricky scenario for our drivers to drive. It will be very interesting to see who comes up as the best Formula E driver. In Formula E, every single track, every single race will happen in a city center. So the drivers will have to be very good to control this enormous amount of torque, low grip and high torque engines in the middle of the cities. I think it will be a hell of a ride to drive this car around the globe in 10 different city centers.